Here with Ron Kellogg, and your first opportunity to play earlier last week. You said you'd have jitters and stuff when you got out there, but just to describe that feeling when you went out there as a quarterback.
It was pretty fun. Before I went out there, Joe Gans just made it clear that it's all just like practice and just treat it like another spring game. So with that mindset, I just went out there and just treated it like a spring game, and we had fun and ended up winning. So I enjoyed myself.
You guys had a big lead, obviously trying to milk the clock, but how much did you want to just throw a pass there?
I was gonna check a pass like 3 times, but then I had that thought in the back of my head: if I do check a pass and Coach Bell finds out, then I don't want to be back on the sideline after I did it. So I just continued to run the football so we can run the clock out.
Just talk about where you go going forward. I know there's been a lot of debate as whether it be you or Tommy or Breon. Do you feel like this game kind of is, I guess, your mark is for the future? Like, hey, I'm looking to be the number 2 guy.
I mean, I would guess so. Just because I got in on Saturday, it doesn't really solidify anything. We still have to go to practice and work hard. Same with Tommy and Breon and me. And we just got to keep pushing Taylor. That's the big thing that Coach Beck and Coach Bell want from us, is to push Taylor. And I think we did a pretty good job throughout fall camp and spring ball.
Coach Gans said the biggest way you push Taylor specifically is in the classroom. Just talk a little bit about that, and I guess how much pride you take in kind of being somewhat of a leader in that classroom.
I'll take any opportunity I can get to quiz Taylor on any protections or pass plays, or even what defense the opposing team's running. Spending a lot of time with Joe and Coach Beck and learning the offense and stuff, I feel like it's my duty as the backup guy to prepare our number 1 guy so he knows and he's for sure about everything that goes on into a game. So if I have an opportunity to quiz Taylor, I'll take it any day of the week.
Let's talk about the offense in general. Your thoughts on, it looked like a finely tuned mid-season form already, and it's just game 1. I guess what were your thoughts from the sidelines?
I mean, the biggest thing I took from the game was, even though we lost a couple people during the game, we didn't really lose a step, which I thought was fantastic, especially for being our first game. I just thought Taylor had a heck of a game, being able to connect with 5 different people, and then just our tempo was fantastic and stuff. So I just thought we were really good.
Is this offense a little deeper than it has been in previous years?
I think so. I mean, just because we don't have a main guy. I mean, everybody knows about Rex and Taylor, but with our receiving core, I think is the best in the nation. Just being able to get the balls to those guys is just a fantastic thing for us to do. Taylor's good. He's so nonchalant about stuff. At our house, he was excited. So I don't know what he said to you guys, but to us, he was really excited about being able to throw for 300. He was trying to break Joe's records, what he was trying to do, but you know how that goes.
My last question, just you touched on it briefly, that quarterback battle. Going in, how much better will it make you guys, being that it could be a battle every week to be that number 2 guy? How much do you think that makes you guys better into the season?
It just gives an opportunity for everybody to be prepared, especially if something were to happen to Taylor. If it were me, Tommy, or Breon, we all have a solid understanding of what's going on with the playbook, and being able to quiz each other, talk to each other about stuff when he goes in, I think is really helps each other out, and it's something different than what we had last year. So I just feel like it's a whole different experience.